Hi everyone, it's Ben here. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different from what you guys are used to. So today I'm going to be taking you guys through a gameplay and explaining basically what I've done in the gameplay, like what I did and how I did it. And hopefully you guys learn something from what I've done in the gameplay to improve your gameplay and do well, get your streaks, and basically be a better player in Call of Duty. So yeah, let's just jump into it. But before we get started, I'm gonna take you guys through some hardware I use to be able to perform well in Call of Duty. So this is my headset. This is the headset I use. So this is the Bluedio B2 headset. If you want the link to get this headset, I'll leave it in the description below. This headset helps a lot to be able to hear enemy footsteps. This headset is amazing for that. Basically, this headset is made for music, but I use it for gameplay as well, and it worked very well. It's 3D sound headset. You can hear 3D footsteps from left or right, or if, for example, if an enemy is further away from you, you can hear their footsteps. You can determine their distance away from you, from where you are standing, and you can it basically helps you be able to predict their movement and get ready for those gunfights to be able to win them. So yeah, this is a very useful tool for that. So this headset does not come with a 3mm headphone jack, so I use a Bluetooth adapter. So basically what this does is it's connected wirelessly to your headset and connected via cable to your TV or capture card or any other equipment that you probably use anyway. So yeah, this is a very useful tool. Both of them amazing tool, very useful. And I use a SCUF controller. So I used a SCUF controller with Control Freak to help me aim properly and well. It's really useful if you're very serious about Call of Duty or FPS for that matter. Then these things I've shown you are like the very first priority. And yeah, it helps to win gunfights, and it helps you do well in Call of Duty and other FPS. So with that being said, let's just jump into the gameplay. So at the start of the game here, you can see me trying to figure out where the enemies are coming from here. I heard two footsteps, one coming from the left, another coming from the right. So basically what I've done is pick off the one that is closest to me. So I took off that guy and turned around to take out the other guy to hopefully wait for him, and I did not know he was really close enough and was ready for me to pick me up. So yeah, it kind of caught me by surprise, and I quickly ran to the other side of the tree to take cover from his gunfire. So after that, I first jumped onto these little walls. I first jump, wall run. This guy comes out of nowhere, absolutely nowhere, bizarrely, and I managed to pick him up. With given that I'm using the Control Freaks, helped a lot for a better accuracy during that gunfight. So what I was doing here was that I heard footsteps, a couple of more footsteps in this area. So I was trying to determine where the enemies were coming from, trying to look around and just basically determine where they were coming from, so I could pick them off, take them by surprise. So yeah, but the footsteps led me to this building, and I looked around, but the guy that came in here was already dead. Down there was his ragdoll. So his ragdoll was already on the floor. He was killed before I got there. As I tried to look for him, and immediately someone was shooting me from behind, and I knew I was in a really bad place there, but I did not care at that moment. I just turned around and managed to pick him up. That was a really bad idea. That was a really dangerous play there. I shouldn't have won that gunfight, but given that I am using the M8, really helped a lot, because that weapon is an absolute beast. Like, I used the M8, managed to pick him off, and I could hear another footstep coming from behind. As I heard this footstep coming from behind, I went prone immediately. I thought the guy was coming from underneath me and was about to climb the stairs, but not knowing he was coming from behind, and first jumped through the window and picked me up from behind. Took me by absolute surprise. I did not expect him to come from that direction. So yeah, basically the headset helps you a lot. So yeah, I died on that and respawned, and as I respawned and tried to sprint and advance, there's some other guy just waiting for me down the bridge. So I spawned back to this place I was initially. So yeah, I saw that guy going in there, like people normally go in there to camp. So I tried to pick him up, but I couldn't. So I threw a grenade in there, hoping he'd come back to challenge me, but he didn't. So yeah, that was a fail. So anyway, I managed to pick people off here because I could hear their movements everywhere. So I could determine where they were coming from and where they were going, and I could like get ready for those gunfights. And yeah, so yeah, I could hear his footsteps coming, so I could prioritize my attack, take them by surprise. So this guy shot me from behind. He didn't actually hit me, but I knew that someone was shooting me from behind. I quickly took cover, then turned around to see who it was, but the guy was going to flank me, and he first jumped into the building and was going to come out of the other opening to take me out. But he didn't know I already saw him. I took out the other guy that was trying to shoot him from behind, and they took him out trying to look for me from the other side. Let's see a couple of more gunfights here. I won by listening carefully to footsteps. Look, like that gunfight, I was about to take him out. I could hear his footsteps, but I ran out of ammo, and I desperately needed a scavenger pack because I was using scavenger to help me go on longer streak. So yeah, I managed to pick that guy out by punching him in the face, and I could hear this other guy coming. So desperately, I reloaded on time for that gunfight. So I could hear another guy coming from beside the tree, so I was waiting for it, but he did not appear for some reason. He did not come through for some reason. So I was like, what is going on here? Probably got killed or something. So yeah, I used my psychosis ability here to confuse the enemy, and surely that enemy came through the corner and I caught him by surprise. He wasn't expecting that. I absolutely caught him by surprise and won a couple of more gunfights with that. I got my hater, which is the visa from Black Ops 2, and I got my wraps as well. So yeah, once I got my streak, it was absolutely game over. You should see me using the counter UAV, so I could be able to go on longer streaks without the enemy seeing me on their radar. To see more gameplays here of me just picking enemies by surprise, listening to their footsteps, and my wraps just doing their work, and absolutely they were getting destroyed, man. See, look at them, they were getting destroyed, absolutely destroyed. But that guy there, I don't know what absolutely happened. So I was trying to pick up that guy, but my trigger got stuck. I couldn't pull. I was trying to like, you know, it's a box fire weapon. I was trying to like go on a box fire. As you can see in the kill feed, my rat absolutely destroying everyone, including me. And yeah, I died and spawned again, and it was just one kill left to end the game. You have no idea how much sound plays a role. Like, I could hear this guy coming at the end. Yeah, I could hear this guy coming, but I couldn't determine if it was above or below. That was another thing. So I kept my aim down sight to wait for him to see if he was coming from above or below. But I just predicted that he was above, which was a fail, by the way. He wasn't there. He was unfortunately for me, he was coming from below, but I was fast enough to react to that gunfight and pick him up right at the end there. And yeah, everything worked well. I got my 30 kills with 5 deaths, amazing KD, and I'm totally happy with it. Amazing gameplay. If you think so, if you think this has been an amazing gameplay, hit the like button. And if you want more content like this of me explaining and taking you on a run through of my gameplay, then hit the like button and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section to know if you want to see more content like this. And also check out my previous videos if you haven't. and follow me on Twitter as well, not to miss out. I'll leave the link of my Twitter page in the description below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace. Go ahead.
Threat null. Battery. Effect EKIA. Threat null. Halo. EKIA.
Counter UAV on standby.
EKIA.
Electronic countermeasures active.
Inform. Outrider kill.
Midway, fuel check complete.
And organics non-viable. Robot destroyed. EKIA.
Hater ready for tasking.
Robot destroyed.
Reps deploy ship on standby.
Request reps. Scout eliminated.
Raps carrier above. Get ready. Raps away.
Scout eliminated. Outcome achieved.